Welcome to the wonderful world of preparedness. Now, where do we start? I've compiled a list of 10 things which we should all consider before we even start learning to prepare. Number one, make or find time. One of the most important things that we all need to do. Okay. We're all aware of how addictive phones are, social media, televisions, Netflix, all of that stuff. Do what you can to find and make time because you're going to need it. Number two, pen and paper. Start making lists. Okay. Everyone's situation is entirely different than everyone else's. Okay. So what works for me is not going to work for someone else. Okay. You really need to sort of prepare for your own unique situation and circumstances. And we're going to go through that on the list. Number three, ask yourself this: what are you preparing for? Okay, so what I've done is I've just got four things which are going to affect most people here in the UK. Number one, the world's changed since 2020. There's been riots and all sorts of things going on. So civil unrest is a genuine reason to start preparing for. The loss of a job. We've all been there. The uncertainty is scary. But just imagine how you would feel if you've already got food and all sorts of things which are going to be helpful already ahead of time should that horrible day comes that you lose your job. Flooding. Yes, the UK is all over the place with the weather for all sorts of numerous reasons. Flooding is a real issue. And number four, power cuts. They do happen. Okay. Many of us have had a power cut, whether it's been for 20 minutes or for a day or even 2 days or even longer. You've got to ask yourself this: how would you fare during a power cut? How would you be able to function? Are you working from home? How would it affect the family? It's worth taking consideration into power cuts. Number four, what's your budget? Okay, everyone is in a uniquely different situation regards of the finances that they have at their disposal, because understanding truly your budget of what you can afford, what you can spend, is going to make things a whole lot easier when you be honest with yourself, because the one thing you don't want to do, and that's get into debt over this. It's a big no-no. Okay, forget about everything else, all of the egos, etc. You have to start with what you can actually afford. Number five, how much space have you got? Are you living in a tiny flat? Have you got quite a large house? Are you mobile? Do you live in a bungalow? Whatever it is, how much space have you got? Because if you are going to enter the world of preparedness, you are going to need some room to store supplies for yourself and maybe your family too. Number six, are you mobile or are you stable? I.e., are you full-time living in your van or some vehicle? Are you actually living in a house, whether you're renting, mortgage, or whatever it is? Because that's going to have a huge bearing of how you can prepare. Number seven, how fit or able are you? Okay, like I said, everyone's in their own unique situation. Some people are disabled, some people are elderly, some people are fit, some people are unfit. You really have to be honest with yourself to realize what your full capabilities are, because that will enable you to realize literally what you can and what you can't do. Number eight, are you on your own or are you in a family? Whether they live with you or they live somewhere else, are you planning to prepare for yourself or for others as well? These are going to be key points which you are going to need to note down on your list. Number nine, are you planning to stay put? Okay, so whatever the scenario situation is, are you going to hunker down, as our American friends say? Are you planning to bug in, which is one of those terms which are being used in the prepping community, but literally it means, are you planning to stay at home or something else? And lastly, number 10, are you planning to leave your home? Okay, our homes, our vans, our vehicles, or whatever it is, are considered our own safe space. So leaving those areas should only be done at an extreme emergency to head to somewhere safe. Are you planning on bugging out? The term goes. So there we have it. 10 simple things that we need to understand before we even start to prepare. Lots of people make the same mistake. They just panic. They are ruled by fear. They rush out and they buy loads of stuff which they don't know how to use. They don't know where to put their food. They haven't planned anything. Okay. So take some keen advice here. Make a list. Start planning on what your actual plan is. Okay. Because there's so many videos out there. And they're going to give you bad advice. Okay. I've been doing this since 2012. Okay. There's lots of new prepper channels which have started and very inexperienced. So you have to be very careful on what you can and what you can't do. Like I said, everyone's own unique situations and circumstances are tailored to them. Please do not copy what anyone else is doing, okay? Because it all depends on you. Like I said, the 10 things which we are going to need to start writing lists down to get us underway. So please stay tuned for more videos as we're going to literally go into all individual topics and very simple bite-sized videos, helping as many people as we can onto the first rung of the ladder in the wonderful world of preparedness. Please feel free to leave comments below and I can do my best to help answer as many as I can. Because let's face it, we've all got to start somewhere. Okay? You guys take care. Thanks for watching. Stay funky.